Alrighty, all welcome back to Z-Grill's Taste the Smoke. Of course, my name is Tommy, and I will be your host over here today. And on today's show, I wanted to go back to the basics. I want to go back to that one recipe that we probably haven't done in years. And of course, I am talking about a beer can chicken. We will start it off with a custom rub, and then we will fire up that Z-Grills and get that chicken on. So what I want to do here is let's get on over to the board. We've got to mix up that rub down that chicken, fire up that Z-Grills, and start the show. As always, Z-Grills is going to have the full recipe and ingredients down in the description. And as noted, this one's going to get started with that custom rub. And I can tell you this is going to add a ton of flavor to this bird. Get all your ingredients together, get them in a bowl, and you're going to want to incorporate that together nicely. Once you've got that all mixed up, you are going to grab your bird, pat it down and make sure it is dry. Also check that cavity. If there's any giblets or anything in there, remove them. And if anything needs to be trimmed out on the bird, you can do it now. From there, grab your favorite beer and you are going to place that bird cavity over the beer. Now, I usually do a half can full of beer, and I also use the legs to help balance it. Once you get all that balanced on that can of beer, grab that rub that we just mixed up and just rub it down, rub it all over the bird. I mean, I just smear that stuff on. I throw it everywhere. Allow that bird to sit here on the board, let it do its thing. But at this time, what I want to do is let's get on back over to my Z-Grills and let's get that fired up. So once your pit hits that temp of 375 Fahrenheit, it is time to get that bird in. Now I am going to use a tin underneath my bird because we're going to do some basting of this bird in 45 minutes, and I will show you how to make that next. Other than that, shut the hood, allow the bird to run. Like I said, 45 minutes without checking, without peeking. Now let's bring this show into the kitchen and let me just show you a quick basting sauce, and we're gonna do that now. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the show, we wanted to keep this one simple, and this basting sauce is definitely that. 3/4 of a stick of salted butter. Get that all heated up. Now grab your favorite hot sauce. I like that Frank's hot sauce. It has a little bit of a tang to it. And of course, we will load up that butter with that Frank's hot sauce. Just move that over to the side to cool, and that is it. So a quick 45 minutes in, it is time to baste the bird. Now look, as you look at the bird, if you want to rotate it a little bit, if something is burning a little bit too much for your liking, please go ahead and do so. Other than that, just grab that basting sauce and start basting and make sure that you get every inch of the bird. Then shut it down, and the next time we see you, a quick baste and we will pull that bird off. So this one's going to come in right at that hour and 30 minutes. And as we look that bird over, I am definitely liking what I see. I love when I get a little bit of char on the skin. And a quick temperature says we are at about 170. That is going to work. At this point, we can just use the natural juices mixed in with that butter sauce on the bottom of the tin, and we will baste it out again and make sure that you get all that basting, as much of that basting. Try not to miss any spots, as there is a lot of flavor in that sauce. We will get that bird off, move it out onto the board, while I will continue to baste it a little bit more. Again, man, that sauce is flavor, so we want to get that on the skin of that bird. After we get that basted, I will just allow that to rest here on the board. Once we are done resting, I will bring you guys back. We will give it a little bit of a slice open, do that taste test, talk about it, and close out the show. Alrighty, also, this is going to be your beer can chicken here from start to finish. We are looking at under 2 hours. I mean, how could you beat it? Let's go on in and let's get that taste test. Oh yeah. I am going to go in on this taste test on this little wing right here. All right, so look, what could I say, man? It's chicken. It's to me, it's one of the most underrated poultries or beef. Chicken is underrated. People just pass it by and usually go for the bigger item. But I am telling you, beer can chicken, and you can make it multiple ways. I mean, this again is just the basic recipe, but it is going to give you everything that you are looking for in a beer can chicken. Remember, Z Grills will have everything down in the description, so you can go right there, hit that button, go right to the website, print it out, and get everything you need. Also, do not forget Z Grills YouTube channel, Facebook page, the Instagram, as well as that website. You follow all them, and Z Grills will have you smoking, have you grilling all year long. So look, do not forget to get outside, fire up those Z Grills so you guys can also taste the smoke. Again, my name is Tommy. I appreciate you all for watching, and until next time, we will see you soon.